Okay, yes. Hello everyone and welcome back for our live session. So, yes everyone, it's good to see you all. Welcome. I know it's been like after a long time we are going to do this live session, and this was a really short notice live session. So, yes. Welcome. It's really good to do this live session again. So in today's session, what we will be doing is we'll be doing this elephant. So a card elephant, I can say. Okay, so everyone, let me know if you can hear me clearly. If you cannot hear me, please let me know, or anything else. So yeah, everyone, let's start with making this cute little clay card. So what will you need for this? You're going to need different colors clay, as you can see. Now you can use any color clay you have. Now for example, I'll be using blue for the background, like I'm showing it in the sky, and then an air balloon or the parachute. Okay, so for that we are going to use blue color in the sky for the background. Now you can use for this balloon, you can use any color you want, like you can use yellow, red or green. Just make sure it pops out on this color, the background. It's not same like blue. You can try using dark blue if you want. Okay, so first we are going to go with background. So for that I'll be using blue color clay. So I'm just going to grab my blue color clay. Yeah, you'll hear a little bit sound. Yeah, so I'm going to need very little of blue color. So yes, I have my blue color here, and yeah, I'll also show you what colors I use, like what this is like the model magic clay I use. So I have my white as well here. Okay, so I'll be using white and blue for background. Then I have this pinkish color which I'll be using for my hot air balloon. Then I also have like my brown and light brown, like light brown color, which I'm preparing by mixing white and dark brown. Okay, so here you can see it's gonna get into a little bit more dark shade. So this color I'll be using. Then I have my gray color for my elephant. Okay, so these are the colors which I will be using. Other than this, any color you want you can use. And yes, I also have my cardstock, a cardboard sheet, which I'm going to use for placing my elephant on. Okay, now for the tools, I have my scale, scissor, and I also have my sculpting tool here. That's the palette knife actually, so which I'll be using to make some details for the elephant. Then I also have my black pen, which I will use for the eyes, but if you have black color clay you can also use that. Okay, so up to you. So I'm going to keep this here and here. So these are the things which I will be using. Okay, so I want you all to get ready with all your supplies. And hi Miss Jyoti, thank you for coming. So get ready everyone with all your supplies. We will soon start with this project. Okay, so yes everyone, let's get started. And yes, you can always pause the video whenever you are not ready. Okay, you want to, if you need some more time, make sure you pause the video and continue watching it again. So yes, let's start then. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to first do the card sheet blue. You can also paint it. Okay, if you don't want to use clay, you can also paint it. That's also fine. So here I'm going to keep all of these things far. So right now I have my blue and I have my white color. So I don't need this much of white, so I'm going to remove some piece. And yeah, so here this much. And I'm going to add this blue color to this one. So I'm going to add a little bit of blue, not much, here, and I'm going to mix it. So if you were there for my previous live session, you would have seen this here. Just squeezing it. Hello Bhagyeshri, welcome. So here I'm going to squeeze it. So see, I'm getting a mixture of blue and white, which really looks good. I really like this, the way it's looking right now. So I'm going to roll it now. Rolling it, and then I'm going to press it and then add it here. So I'm going to roll it sideways a little bit more. And yeah, now I need to press it here. So it should be thin. Oh, thank you, Vaishu. Hi Prasad, thank you for joining. I know friends, this is really short notice, but you know, you can watch the recording again later and try doing it. Okay, so I'm just squeezing it. Here, you need to take a little bit extra clay to squeeze this, okay? I hope this is sufficient, otherwise even I'll need to take some more clay and do it again. You're trying to just pull it out. Yeah, I need it a little bit more. Yes, I think I need to add a little bit of more white to my clay. Oh, thank you, Rekha, for coming. Yeah, I'm gonna check this how much I can fit, otherwise I'll need to add a little bit of white if this doesn't work. Okay, I think, yeah, it's good. Yay, we were able to do it. But yeah, that happens with me, like the clay is insufficient, then it keeps on tearing, so I just press on that part so it doesn't tear. Yes, I know it's good evening in India, and yeah, here it is like morning. It's morning 8:12. Thank you, Rekha. Yes, so I'm pressing it on the back side, making sure it doesn't look too like bulky. It looks soft, plain. So you're going to squeeze it, pressing it. Okay, and here you can either cut this or you can just wrap it on the back side. I'll cut this because I don't think like on the back side I'll be using it. I can paint on the back. Here I'm gonna cut this. If you want, you can also do on the back. I'm not doing because I don't think it's needed. Yes, so there I have removed it. Now I'm just going to tap these corners soft to see. I'm kind of rolling it here so it becomes soft. Here. There it is. Okay, so this is ready. The background is ready. Yes, so now I can use this remaining clay for something other, right? So that's why I prefer painting the background, not using clay. But if you want, you can use it on the background as well. Okay. Yes, so everyone, get ready with the background, and thank you everyone for your beautiful comments. Oh, thank you. Those are so many comments. Good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Avinash. Thank you, Snehal. Thank you. Oh, Prasad. Wish them a happy marriage anniversary. Okay, thank you, Snehal. So now the background is ready. Now let's start with adding the shapes, the main characters. So what we will do is we'll start by making this bag or the balloon, this one, and the brown color. Then we'll go with the elephant. So I'll go one by one. So here I have this brown color which I'll be using. I'm going to add a little bit more white to this so it will become light. Thank you, Dinesh. Here. Oh yes, you can use cutter to cut the remaining clay. So here I got a little bit light brown color. It's not same like this, but yeah, close to. Okay, now there is light brown color. So see, now we have to fit different patches here, right? Different parts. So and this one, wherever you patch you stick on this, all you have to measure. Okay, because if you'll measure, then you'll get it of same size. If you won't measure, then it might be the chance that some will be big, some will be small. So it's really important that you measure and do. Okay, so I'm going to measure the elephant as well, and I'm just squeezing it. I added a little bit white to this, so making sure my clay is soft. Yes, Vaishu, you can use cutter. That will also be easy, or like you just need to tap on the corners and then it will become like you will be able to cut. It will come out. Okay, so here this much will be the head. So see, you have to leave a little bit space. I don't need this big. I'm going to remove a little bit of it. Okay, one, then the head or the elephant will come here, and then the balloon or the parachute that will come on the top. So I have this light pink color here on the top side. Okay, so now what I did, I divided the pieces into different parts. So dividing the pieces in different parts is going to help us in preparing it of same size. Okay, so yes everyone, get ready. I'm just going to use another shade of brown. I think that doesn't look so good, so I'm going to use this dark brown. I guess this will look good than that. Yeah, so I'm going to skip this one and replace it with this dark brown. Okay, so let's start. So we'll go one by one. So first let's prepare this bag. So I'm going to keep this clay a little bit far, and here I'm going to roll it, and I'm also going to keep this side. Okay, so first I'm going to roll this. I'm going to take a little bit small piece, rolling it. So then I'm going to roll it sideways and pressing it down. Roll it sideways and press it down. Now if you'll observe, while pressing, I'm making the top side a little bit thin, and the back side is like the bottom side is going to be a little bit big. This is going to be small, and the lower side is going to be a little bit big. Okay, so here it is something like this, pressing it on the top. You know, clay is very soft, so it's kind of important that you use it very gently without a lot of pressure. So here, trying to adjust the shape, pressing it gently, and we are going to wrap it around. Okay, so we have to wrap this clay around the elephant. Yes, so far now I think this is good. So like this, I'll be connecting it here in the middle. Okay, now it's time to make our elephant. So yes everyone, let me know how it is going, and let's see a few comments. Yeah, so the first one, so Prasad is saying that the first one is a little bit light, the background is a little bit light, and the new one, it is a little bit dark. So yes, it keeps on changing, so that's fine. And if you want to make it of same color, you can, or you can change it. Okay, up to you, whatever is fine. I'm going to keep this one here. Okay, so everyone, now we are going to start with making our elephant. Oh yes, for why I use this blue color is that to show the sky. Okay, so the elephant is in this balloon and it's in the sky, right? So that's why I used blue color to show sky. But you can also use any other background if you want. Okay, so now my gray color is ready. So I'm going to take a small piece for the head. Okay, a small piece for head. And I'm going to roll it. Rolling it to a circle. Like this. Here is the circle. Then another piece for the body. And if you'll observe, I'm keeping the clay next to each other, but yeah, I'm not sticking them. There is a gap. So why is that? So that I will understand like how much shape I should make, whether it is big, whether it is small. Rolling it and rolling it sideways like this. Okay, and gently going to press it. This is for the body. Okay, this is for the body. Okay, so here is the body, here is the head, and on this you'll stick this brown color patch. Okay, I'm going to press the face gently. Very little, remember, not much. Okay, so here you're going to have the head and the body. Now let's make big ears. So for that, I'm going to take this much piece of clay and same kind of piece here on the other side. Okay, this I'm going to make it a little bit big. Same size. Make sure you have enough clay for the trunk and the arms, okay? So now rolling it to a circle. Here and here. So make sure you use your clay very softly, okay? Now it's time to make this shape. So for that, I'm going to use this tool with which I can give this curve. Now in case you don't have the tool, you can use this as well, your ruler, your scale. Okay, so I'm going to press this here on the side. Okay, I'm going to press it. After pressing, make sure that one end is a little bit curved. So see, I'm pressing one side straight. I'm going to press again, making one side straight. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it in the middle. So for that, I'm going to use the tool, and here I'm pressing. I'm going to adjust the shape like this. You know, you can make any shape for the ears. That's also fine. I'm going to press it a little bit more. Okay, take your tool to adjust this shape. Give it a curve. And going to rotate it gently so it sticks to the head. Like this. Here is the curve. Ready. One side is ready. Now I'm going to make the other side. So again, going to press. Pressing is the first step. Okay, we want it of same size, friends. So remember that it should be of same size. Then I'm going to press on the other side here, making it flat. Okay, and then again taking the tool and going to cut it here. I'm just pressing in, but when I'm pressing this, like with the tool, make sure you don't press your clay too much, okay? Your other fingers, like, you shouldn't press it a lot. Don't apply a lot of pressure. And it happens, you will apply a little bit pressure, but it shouldn't be much. It shouldn't be big enough. Like, tiny bit of pressure is fine. Now I'm going to rotate it here like this, making sure the shape looks equal like the other one. Yeah, they kind of look equal. I just need to rotate this. Okay. Yes, friends. Let me know, did you understand how to make the shape? Or if you didn't, please let me know. Okay, you're pressing it gently. So the ears are ready. Elephants have big ears, yes? Now, let's go ahead and connect it to the head. So this way on this side, very gently, and on the other end. Okay. Like this. Here are the ears ready. You can make them curvy by just moving your finger like that on it, rotating it, curve it. Okay, so this way you can make the ears curvy so it doesn't need to stick to the surface. So yeah, so that's how we made the head and the body. Now we'll connect this and then we'll make the trunk. So let's connect these two pieces here like this. And then let's make the trunk. So for elephant trunk, I'm going to use this clay, and not very big, because see, on half of this we are going to have this brown color patch, right? So we don't want it to be big. So here I'm taking and I'm going to roll it. So while I roll, I'm going to make one side thin. Okay, remember, we don't want it very big. We are making baby elephant. So this is how I got the trunk. Now I'm going to add like a curve over here in the middle. And then I'm going to rotate this shape like this. Okay, adding a curve, a line in the middle and rotating it. Oopsie. Now we are going to add some lines to this 1, 2, how many you can add? Like this. Okay, there I added few lines. One more on the top. And then go ahead and connect it. So be very careful when you connect this. You have to leave some space for the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to see whether it's connected properly. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so now friends, the next step is making the eyes. So let's start with the eyes. So I'm going to use this black pen I have. And yeah, I have a little bit bigger one, so I'll use that for the eyes, which will be easy. So goes here, one dot and another dot. Pressing it a little bit so both look same. Okay. So 2 dots here. And then I'm going to use this small pen for the brows, eyebrows. Yeah, a little bit curve. And here. Okay. So it looks like this so far. Let me know everyone, how's it going? What do you think about this cute little elephant? Okay, so now after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some dots to it. So I'm going to take this white color clay. That's for the highlight. And here another one. So 2 circles. Two circles. And going to add one here on this side and on this side. Yeah, here it is. I'm left with the hands for my elephant. So before making the hands, I'm going to stick this patch. Okay, and then I'll be making the hands. So yes, let's start then. So I have this patch ready. I'm going to just see the size. Now my clay is kind of a little bit dry. It's not like very wet. So yeah, this looks good. Yeah, I'm going to bring it out again. So I'm going to just make it a little bit small. Okay, little bit small. So here I'm going to roll it. So height wise, I think this is a little bit big. Here I will have this patch, then here I'll have the elephant. So yeah, I'm going to just make it tiny bit of small. Okay, so I'm going to cut this piece here. For making it small. Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. Now on this we are going to add some white straps. Okay, come on friends, how's it going? Are you trying with me? Or if you're not, you can try it later. But yeah, if you don't understand any of the step, please let me know. So yes, this thing, I think this is good enough. So now let's start adding some curve, like a stripe on it. So for that I'm going to use white and the same color, brown. Okay, very small, I don't need it big. And I'm going to roll it. Yeah, I'm just taking the other brown, there was some blue to that, and rolling it sideways. So what do you like to make of clay? Like, what is your favorite topic of clay? Like, do you like making animals or scenery, trees, cartoon characters, or some cool stuffs like ice cream and all, fruits? When I used to make during my school days, I used to make more of fruits. So yeah, we had like I just remember a little bit, we had a topic of making different fruits, and the clay which I used at time was a little bit different. It was more soft, I can say, and even it had some oily texture to it. Yeah, shine maybe, just I'm not sure, I don't remember it so much, but yeah, it was different than what I have it right now. I guess it might be a baked clay, not sure. Okay, so here I got this. Now I'm going to roll it. So first going to connect these pieces and then slowly going to rolling it here very slowly. I don't need it this big. Okay, I need it very small piece, so I'm just going to pull them very close to each other. See, I'm making it thin. Oh, sorry, you cannot see that, looks like. I'm sorry, friends. So here it goes again. So rolling it. Up, rolling it gently, softer. Being very careful. Here it is like this. Okay, going to just roll it a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to connect it to this step. I'm thinking of adding 2 to this as it is thin, leaving a little bit extra piece. Okay, so as this is thin, so I'm adding 2 stripes. Okay, this is just like my interest, I felt so. If you want 1, if yours is big, add 1. If yours is more thin than mine, you can also add 3. Yeah, I think I'll go with 2. Now it's time to connect these pieces together. So let's start connecting it. I'm going to grab this here. So first goes the elephant. Be very careful when you're sticking it. And even make sure you have enough space for this patch here. Okay, so yeah, this much I'm going to connect my elephant. Pressing it gently. Here, the head gently. I'm not going to connect the ears, okay? It's going to be a little bit up, like it's not going to touch the cardboard. And then here goes this patch. Like this, pressing it on the side so it connects. Good enough big. And here I'll make the parachute, okay? It would have been fine if I would have stick it a little bit down as well, but yeah, here I will do with this thing. Okay, here it goes. It's ready. Okay, yeah. Now next thing is making the hands. So for that I have my clay ready. Going to roll it sideways. Yeah, don't make it very big. This is big. I'm going to cut this. We don't want it to be very big, okay? thin on one end and fat on the other side. Like this, one, and one more to go. A little bit more clay. Rolling it. Okay, these look of different size, but I think this is good, so I'm going to remake this one. Yeah, both sides should be same. I know it's kind of a little bit tricky to make the size of same, but yeah, we have to do it same, otherwise they'll look different, right? Okay, so here are the both ready. Now press it gently here on one side. Okay, see, I'm making it curve and going to add these lines, 1 and 2 lines. Okay, like this. Even on the other side, pressing it gently. Oopsie. Okay, press it gently on one side, it might be a little bit curvy, and then go ahead and add those lines, 1 and 2, and then again press it here. Okay, so this way you'll get the curves which will look really cute. And now I'm going to connect them. So here like this, pressing it, I'm going to use my tool so I can press it like this. 1, yeah, and the second one. So you can also raise the hand if you want, or you can place it like this, up to you. So like this, I connected them. So both are connected right now. Okay, yes. Now after this, it's time to add the parachute and the ears. Sorry, not the ears, the clouds. So let's go ahead with this balloon on the top. So for that, I'm going to use this color clay, pink color. You can use any color you want. So first, it's going to be pink. So I rolled it to a circle, then rolling it sideways. Okay, see, like an egg shape a little bit. Thin on one side, fat on one side. Making it a little bit big. This big is good. And then I'm going to press this. So here I'm going to press this shape. Yeah, a little bit more, pressing it, pulling it out. So yes everyone, what do you think? How's it going? I'm sorry, this wasn't coming into display. So here, pressing it, making it fat a little bit. Come on, we are almost there. Okay, going to press it on the top again. Yeah, this big is good. And yeah, we're going to cut a little bit piece on the down so it remains straight. We want it straight at the bottom. So here I'm going to use the back side because that is more more plain. Now white color clay. So we don't need a big piece of white, we need a very little small piece of white. Here, rolling it. Okay, rolling it sideways. So this is also going to be more small. So removing it extra piece. Rolling it sideways on both the sides. Okay, like this. And and then I'm going to press it again. So yes, let me take this tool so it will be flat. Okay, so it's going to go in the middle. I'm going to pull this little bit. So we don't want it to be very big, okay? Pulling it. Yeah, let's see the size, a little bit more big. See how I'm observing, measuring the size, okay? Because it's kind of important to measure the size. After you stick, the thing is like the clay won't come out. It's going to stick to the shape and then it will get messed up. So it's better that you observe it and keep it a little bit far as well. So here goes a little bit patch, and then here goes the other one, which I'm just going to wrap it around a little bit on the top side so it will look good on the back as well. So like this, going to press it gently here, making sure this is round. Okay, like this. Here it goes. Pressing it. Yes, so there it is ready. Now I'm going to cut this piece here. Okay, straight, and I'm going to see the size, whether it's good. Yeah, it's good enough. If you think it is too big, you can cut a little bit more. I think this is good enough. Okay, now we are going to stick brown patch on this. So taking brown color clay, rolling it sideways, not very thin, and going to press it down. So yes everyone, how is it going? Are you enjoying watching this video, this live session? Okay, I'm going to pull it a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it from the side. Okay, make sure you stick it from the side. You're going to the other side. Okay, so I pressed it in the middle, so yeah. Like this, it's ready. Oh, thank you, Chetan. So here it goes. Okay, now this is going to go up like this, and then you're going to connect few stripes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect few stripes first, so it's easy. And yeah, see, I have a little bit space behind the ears, so I can connect these stripes here. I told you that don't connect these. Okay, if you have connected, don't worry, you can just add a stripe from here and here. That's going to be thin white. So I'm rolling my clay like this, and in the end we'll make the clouds. Thin. You can also use paint. Okay, you can use paint. Paint will also be fine if you're not able to use these thin stripes. So from here it's going to go up. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit tricky, so be careful here and here. I'm going to cut them. I'm going to cut it here right now, and one more. So my clay is kind of a little bit dried, so it's not going to connect immediately. I'm going to bring this a little bit down. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. Okay, so I want you to do it very carefully. So here and then here, coming up. like this. Okay, so you can use paint. I'll remind you again. I will say try this, but yeah, if this doesn't work, then go ahead and try with paint. Now the other side. So one on the parachute end, and then going behind, coming here, using my tool, and going to cut this piece. It's okay if you cut a little bit extra, that's fine. See, I cut some extra, and then I'm going to stick this in the center, leaving a little bit of gap. So here it goes. How does it look? I really liked it. The colors are a little bit different than the first one. These are a little bit more dark compared to the first one. Thank you, Avinash. Thank you. So yes, everyone, what do you think? Come on, we are almost done. Now we are left with making clouds. So for clouds, I'm going to take a big piece of, like not a very big piece, a bigger amount, I'll say, of white, and a small amount of blue, very little blue, okay? Yeah. Because see, my background is kind of dark, so light will look good on it. Now if your background is light, you can try using a little bit more of blue so it will become dark. Okay, so come on, now let's start with this last step. So here I'm taking this clay, I'm going to roll it, see, mixing it again. I'm just going to make it a little bit blue in the middle, and I'm going to stop now mixing. Same with the other one. We don't want everything to become light blue. Just a tiny bit of blue here and there. Like this. Same to the other one. Okay. Now go ahead and roll it like an oval shape. This is one oval. And this is the second oval. So 2 ovals. Hello Ashwini, thank you for connecting. I'm going to press it down here. We don't want the cloud to be bigger than the cardboard, okay? Even press this one. It can be, you can make big and small clouds. So see, where you have like big enough space, there you can do the big one. So yeah, this one I'll keep here because I have less space on this side compared to this one. There's a tiny bit of difference. So now taking my tool, you can also use your scissors. I will show you with the scissor how to do it exactly like using the tool. So it's just that you need to cut here, then here. So just adding some curves like this. Okay, now I added these curves. I'm pressing it. Okay, pressing it, pulling this one a little bit out, and going to do it again. So now I'm going to give some shape to it like this one here. So first step is to press it, cut it, and then the second step is to give shape using the tool. Okay, see, now I'm giving it a little bit round curves like the clouds, and I'm going to make this one here, giving it shape to make it one, then the other one here it goes. Like this. There I got the first cloud. So any side, I think this side looks good. Okay, so I'm going to connect this one here like this. Okay, now it's time for the second one. So first cut it, and if possible you can immediately give the shape as well. So it's up to your convenience. You can divide it into 2 steps or you can do it in one. So right now I'm trying to do it in one step. You're giving shape as well as cutting it. Going one by one. Here it goes. Like this. So now see what side you like. I think I'll again go with this light color slide. Here goes the second one. So yes, here are the cute little clouds. I really like clouds. Those really look good, right? Oh, thank you. Yeah, those clouds ideas, I really liked it and they look great. So I'm going to show you one more step. So you might seen it on the profile picture, I will say, or the thumbnail, which was on the live session. Like it had some colored stripe, or if you have watched my previous video, there also you might have seen a stripe, white and blue color stripe. So I'm going to do the same. So for that I'm going to roll this clay. Okay, rolling it. It should be big enough. Okay, big, because it's going to go all around. Thank you. Yes, so here I'm rolling my clay. And you know, like even if you will look at my old one and new one, they look different, right? This looks like a younger brother and this looks like the elder one. So yeah, they will look different, so it's fine if yours looks different than mine. It's all about that you practice and keep doing. Okay, I think the camera is shaking a lot when I'm rolling. I'm gonna be a little bit gentle. Okay, so this much right now. I'm going to keep it this big. What you can do is you can just wrap around and see. Yeah, at least it should take 3 corners minimum. I'm going to roll it a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more, making it equally thin. Okay, so you can also roll it on your palm, but what will happen is that it won't become thin and there are chances that it will mix with the other side. So I prefer rolling it on a surface so I can see where it is thick, where it is thin, and accordingly I can change the shape. So rolling it very gently, like this, rolling it here. Okay, yeah, it became good enough big. Yeah, and it's equally thin, it's equal size, right? Now we come with the blue. So now it's time for blue to curve it a little bit. So you can take any shade of blue. So I'm gonna take a little bit dark shade of blue. Yes, I'm going to keep these little bit side and here. And now comes the blue one. Rolling it thin enough. Okay, again the camera might be shaking. I'm so sorry. You're going to roll it. Like this. Keep rolling. It should be equally thin, okay? Please ignore the camera if it's rolling, if it's shaking while I'm rolling it. Here. Like this. Okay, I'm gonna make both of them of same size, safer side. Come on, it's almost done. This will be our last step. And then we are done. So yes, make sure you all share the pics if you are making it now or later. Anytime you make, go ahead and share it on my Insta channel. That's Aura Arts Gallery. Or I'm also available on Facebook. That's again Aura Arts Gallery. You will find it on the description of my YouTube channel as well. So yes, I'm making it thin. This became big, but yeah, I'm trying to make it thin like the white color. So they should look same, right? So here, yeah, I guess this is good enough thin. So just going to measure the size here and here. Yeah, this much I will need, so I'm going to cut the extra one. And it's time to roll. So here, starting it, I'm going to go slowly, wrapping it around. See, I'm keeping my hand here, so it's kind of helping me in rolling. I hope you can see this. I'm going to try to pull it up a little bit. Okay, so here I'm rolling, keeping my fingers in the middle of blue and white. Okay, this hand here in the middle and rolling it with the other hand. Okay, and there it goes. I'm going to cut this extra piece. So right now I got a stripe like that, which has like uneven lines. So see, here I have big patches, here I have small. So I want all of them to be small. So I'm going to start from this side, rolling it again. See, very gently. If you keep rolling it like that, it's going to become small, but you have to be careful. It shouldn't be thin, okay? We don't want it to be thin, otherwise there are chances that it will break. Okay, so go one by one, slowly, take your time. Now I have kind of practice to this, so I'm going to do it a little bit quickly. Here. So pick any side you feel comfortable and then do it. I hope you all can see this, how I'm doing it. So this is really fun. I really like this, and you can make jewelry using this technique as well. You can make, yes, this looks really good for jewelry as well. So some beads you can make. I have made beads with this, but yeah, I don't have it right now. But yes, the beads, they really look good with this technique. So you will get a place where it's going to be like in different direction like this. So that time you have to just roll it, and when you stick it to the surface, see now if I roll it more on this side, it's going to break. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to do the other side. Here. Like this. So being very careful. Yeah, we are almost done there. So you will get a place where both the direction will be different, so that time you have to just pick one direction and then roll it while sticking. You need to cover that like here. So this became a little bit thin, so I had to roll it. Now I'm going to roll this. Yeah, I will say, observe this is like hypnotizing kind of. It has alternate colors, right? So it might harm your eyes, so yes, you can avoid watching this immediately. I'm going to roll this again. I want it to be thin, not very fat. Yeah, you can avoid watching this, okay? Yes, almost there. So it's kind of like important to keep same space between the colors so it will look good. Okay, so now this is very messed up, so I'm going to cut this piece and this piece, and I'm going to roll it here. So you're going to connect them. Rolling it again. Yeah, this is a little bit lengthy process, but if you do it properly, it will look good. Yes, everyone, what do you think about this? You can try making jewelry using this technique. But it's important that you leave equal space between these blocks, okay? So here I'm going to cut this piece here and rolling it. So I cut that because it was kind of thin here, so which will disturb my clay. So now let's see how big this is. I think I need to roll it a little bit more. I'm going to roll it a little bit more, making it thin. I don't want it to be very fat, that's why I'm going to roll it. Yes, almost there. Making these strings close to each other, not very far. And yeah, you need to have some patience while you're making this. I guess it's been like around we'll complete 10 minutes for making this. But yeah, now it's done. Okay, it's done. Now it's time to stick them. So starting from this corner, slowly connecting to the corners, being very careful. You can connect on the clouds as well. Here I'm going to just roll it a little bit like that. Here and here. That's it, it's done. Okay, now I'm going to cut this extra piece. And there it goes. So yes, everyone, our clay project is ready. Now you can add anything else to this, like you can add some more clouds if you want, small clouds, bigger clouds. If you have space, you can add design to this bag as well, this brown patch. Okay, so yes, everyone, let me know how you liked it. How did it go for you? This is ready, and you can also post it on your Insta page and tag me on your page, okay, on your post. So it's Aura Arts Gallery, and I hope you all enjoyed this. So if you have any questions, please let me know. So while sticking this thing like the stripe, you can stick it on the clouds as well. Okay, now other than this, you can decorate anything, like you can make more clouds, you can add design to this parachute, then here you can add a design, you can add small ones here which are like in the background, very behind this. Okay, so anything you will like, go ahead. If you have more space at the down, you can show some mountains. Okay, so yes everyone, we are like done with our session. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed this. We'll see you all again for another sessions. So next time you can also tell me in the comment, like whenever you're watching this or anytime, like what you would like to do next, any other suggestions, or what videos you would like to watch more. Okay then friends, thank you, bye bye, thank you for coming.